Hi, welcome back to Stand Up Kids. One of the things that we're looking at is 3 simple benchmarks about position with your children. These are physiologically correct positions and should be sort of baseline normal. So one of the first tests, and you can easily assess any child, is that we like to see feet together and then squat all the way down to the ground, keeping the feet together and heels on the ground. What this lets us know is that we have full range of motion in the hip and full range of motion in the ankles. What we tend to see is that when kids start to get a little bit stiff or in compromised positions, they lose the ability to flex the hip, bring the knee to the chest, and they lose ankle range of motion, ankle flexibility. Excellent, Caroline. Stand back up. That's brilliant. The second test, while we're doing standing, is that we're looking at her arm, head over her, raise your arm straight up over your head, Bear. What we're looking for is that when kids get a little bit stiff in the upper back because they're rounded and bent over, they lose the ability to put the arms straight up. So just if we lock the arms over the head, and grab your own thumb, Bear, what we should see is that her arms can go straight up and down, and that we don't also create what we call a banana back. So rib cage is down, right, and she's maintaining a neutral spinal position. What it looks like when kids compensate, can you stick your bum way back, Bear, and overextension, we banana back, we'll see a big sway in the back, and arms will stay forward of the head. So a quick, easy overhead assessment with the arms straight, arms are locked out, we try to minimize any change in spinal position, and we're looking for straight up and down shape. Just as if she was maintaining a standing position and arms go straight up. What we find is that a lot of our children get stuck here, and that's a result of being stuck, bent over a chair or in technology devices. The third position is what we call the couch stretch. What we're really looking at is assessing the ability to extend the hip. So, Caroline, will you go ahead and get against the wall for us? The setup is easy. Caroline puts one knee in the corner of the wall, foot straight up, and then the other leg just comes out in front of her. So point that toe a little bit more, Bear, behind you. There you go. She's got some tricky shoes on. Can you push that knee all the way to the corner? Can you put the knee all the way to the corner? So Caroline puts her knee all the way to the corner, and then easily we should be able to maintain an upright torso with the leg straight behind her and this leg just vertical. What we get in this shape is that we're looking at sort of the impact of the quads or potentially stiff quadricep muscles of the leg and potentially any limiting factor of a short anterior hip. So while this stimulates a lunge, what we're really looking at is because her knee is behind her hip, and we've loaded up the anterior structures and the physical structures of the leg, we can quickly assess whether or not she has the ability to run fast or extend the hip. So this is a fundamental human shape and one of the first and most easily compromised positions secondary to long periods of sitting. Thanks, Caroline.
Yeah, okay.